There you go, guys. That thing made some amazing horsepower. Now, I won't lie, we ran into some little gremlins with this car. It had to go back to the dyno a few different times trying to sort things out. It took a couple days more than what we planned on making the car take, which sucked. But you know, I'm not going to leave this shop not correct. That's not who I am. The thing is, you know, last Sunday the customer came to the dyno to watch the car be dynoed, and we ran into a couple different issues with, you know, some other little things with the car that we had to correct, and we couldn't obviously correct them on the dyno. We had to bring the car back here and correct them. Just minor stuff. You know, the customer only drove about 45 minutes to an hour to get to the dyno, so he didn't actually drive the entire way up to the shop to get the car or anything of that nature. He did get to see the car dyno a few times, and that was pretty cool for him to see. But I explained to this individual, I was like, you know, something's not right. The car's not working right. It's not putting down the horsepower that it needs to put down. So, you know, I told him, I was like, I can't let you take the car. The car has to stay. We got to get it right. And it all paid off for the end. You know, another couple days later, 4 or 5 days later here, we fixed some little issues on the car. Went back to the dyno, and the car put down 672 horsepower, 674 foot-pounds of torque, which is freaking crazy, man. That's the highest cam-only ZL1 that I've personally done so far. And the mods of that car is literally a cam, a 2.31 upper pulley, thermal reduction plates, Cook's 2-inch long tube headers with non-catic connection pipes, and a rotofab, not a rotofab, I'm sorry, a cold air inductions, cold air intake. And that is literally all that's done to that car. I think that's all that's done to that car. He has a 100 millimeter pulley on it, idler pulley, which doesn't really, you know, do much for anything. What else does he have? 1000 cc injectors too, guys. So he has 1000 cc injectors, which obviously help in fueling the monster that it is now. But dude, I tell you what, guys, that car is a monster. Like, I told this guy, I was like, listen, please get some freaking drag radials for this thing, because this car spins its ass off. He has stock tires on this thing, and it spins his ass off. And as you guys probably did see, that ZL1 is an automatic car. It's not a 6-speed car manual, it's a 6-speed automatic. And as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty decent numbers. That's 800 horse, 804 horse to the crank on an LSA motor with just a cam and boost and bolt-ons. And this is stuff that anybody can afford to do. The price tag on that type of a modification, even through me, is not that much. It's not a lot of money, and you're leaving with a car that is ridiculously crazy fast for the street. Just crazy fast for the street. How am I gonna start this? He's like,
just watch.
Just watch. All right, guys, here we are. Obviously, you just seen the dyno video of what this car made. It put down 672 horsepower, 674 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels through an automatic transmission, which is stupid. It's way too much for the street. On stock tires. This is the owner here as well, yeah. And we're on stock tires. We're not on drag radials. We're gonna go out here in a little bit and do a little test drive, and I'm gonna, you know, put my seatbelt on and hope all the airbags work properly, because
you said
it is a very fast car. But I want to get some video of the reaction of him driving it and feeling the power increase that he's making with the car now, as opposed to what he was making with it, you know, before. And how many miles it had? Like 17,000 miles on it. 17, yeah. Well, it had a little bit more because of driving, but yeah. How did it feel before to you? Was it fast for what it was for stock? Did it worry you?
Nah, it was fast, but not enough. This is why I'm here.
This is why you're here.
This is why I'm here. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have an experience, let me tell you. Even though the roads are a little wet right now, and we're gonna go on the highway, and that should be a little bit drier, hopefully. But we're not gonna get on it too hard, but just enough to have him get a good feel of what this car feels like compared to what it was stock, like I was saying. The mods that we did to this car were thermal reduction plates, 231 faster proms upper pulley, my custom DFR Hellraiser version B cam, which is our boost cam. It's a 230s duration with over 600 lift on the intake and exhaust on a 113 plus 4 degrees. Long tube Cook's headers with off-road connection pipes, and he already had a cold air inductions cold air intake. So he already had that on the car, and we kept that back on the car with it as well. So all those mods, am I forgetting anything? Oh, we did a AFCO heat exchanger with fans, 1000cc injectors. What else did we do to this thing? Do you remember? We did too much.
Make it fast.
Actually, we made it fast. We didn't really do, believe it or not, guys, we didn't do a whole lot to this car to make the power that we made. Anybody out there with a ZL1 can make this type of power very simply with these mods, which is ridiculous to take a 500 horsepower stock automatic car, basically 490 I think is what these things make on the dyno stock with nothing done to them. So we'll say 500 to be fair. Anybody can take one of these cars that owns one, put a cam in it, you know, bolt-ons with the AFCO heat exchanger and the pulley, and they will also be making, you know, well over 650 horse to the wheel, which is really, really crazy, guys. So these cars are cool because of that factor. You know, back in the old days, the 98 to 02 Trans Ams, you know, you did bolt-ons and a cam, you made 400 horsepower. You're doing bolt-ons and a cam to this thing, and you're making over 650 street horsepower and what, 800 crank horsepower, which is nuts. So let's go for a drive, see how he likes it.
If I'm not feeling safe, like, you know, like I need to learn on this car like slowly.
You're gonna have to learn this car slowly. It is not, it's making, you gotta understand, it's making another 170 horsepower at the wheels and another 170 plus foot-pounds of torque at the wheels compared to what it was in stock format, you know what I mean? Or even with the colder intake, for example. So you have to keep that in mind. That it's a big difference. It's like putting 150, 170 shot of nitrous on this thing all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, it shakes like.
It does. We don't want to, you know, we want to do the speed limit.
I miss the looks. Like, the golf over there is like, wow.
Maybe you want to race you. Make a left right here. This is Mexico. We're in Mexico today.
Yeah.
You know.
Tijuana.
Yeah, we're in Mexico today, so we're gonna do some test drives here in Mexico. How's it feel so far?
Man, it feels like.
How's it feel at idle? Just the rumbling and the
crazy. It's like a different car. It's not mine.
Oh, it's a different car. Let me tell you, it's definitely a different car. No question about that. I wish it was dry and you had drag radials on this car, because I think you'd shit your pants.
Soon.
Yeah, soon, definitely soon. Yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll go up here to the next exit and stuff and turn around and come back. Alright, so now what we're going to do, hold on, don't get crazy.
I can't stop myself.
Don't get crazy.
I can't stop myself, Andy.
Because you don't want to go wide open throttle with this. Just don't do that. That's not good, okay? So when we come to a straight here, I would go down to, like, what gear are you in? 6 drive? Go down to like 4th gear manually. And just give her a slow acceleration. Not a lot, just slow. Alright, let off.
Let me play.
I want to live. Oh, shit. You got stock tires on a 700 horsepower car. I'm scared. Anybody that says they're not scared in a 700 horsepower car in a little bit damp roads with stock tires is lying. How's she feel? You can definitely feel the cam pulling in.
Oh yeah.
You can definitely feel that power being made, you know what I mean?
We didn't even try to see what it can do.
Yeah, and what was that, like half throttle?
Nothing.
Not even that, like quarter throttle? No. And it's already like pushing you back in the seat a little bit and stuff? It's gonna be a hard ride for you at home, going home, isn't it? How's the weather down there?
It's nicer, a little bit nicer, but
okay.
Here, you know, it's, first of all, we need new shoes. Then.
Oh yeah, you definitely. I would get the Nittos. The Knitters are a very, very good tire. That's what Nick has on his, and they work phenomenal in warm weather. Obviously, we're looking at 44 degrees here today in Mexico, so I never thought Mexico would be so cold,
yeah.
you know. But
once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime, Mexico being this cold. Yeah. But yeah, I mean the Nitto NTOR 5s, very, very good tire for this particular automatic car, and they will hook up in warmer weather in Mexico, so you'll be fine. We're getting off of that exit right there, just so you know. And we'll head back to the shop slowly.
Not a problem. I'm not promising anything.
Yeah. I'm a little worried. I'm an old man, man. You know how old I am? I'm an old guy.
I know.
I tell you what, if this thing had drag rails and it was dry out, you'd be having a whole lot more fun right now.
Of course, I'm not even.
You're not even getting on it. I know you're not getting on it.
Yeah. No, I don't want to spin like crazy.
Yeah, and you will. Trust me, this thing will spin its little ass off. I tell you what, you put a meth kit in this car, and we do meth in this thing, you'll make another 40 to 50 horsepower and 40 to 50 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels with a full meth kit in this. I guarantee it, dude. This thing would be wild. You'd be over 700 easy. Well over 700 horsepower easy, dude. No kidding. No kidding. Listen, no acceleration around corners. Bad idea. If I was gonna say, I mean, I would get in this lane where it's on that dry patch, because then you have a little bit of room. You know. Fucking scaring the shit out of me, man. You're scaring the shit out of me. Like, I gotta be in control. Where's my handle? Where's my steering wheel at? I don't know where it's at. Oh,
so
God.
much fun to play.
Dude, I know. I believe me, I know. Oh boy. I'm going, you know what, I think I'm done building these ZL1s. I'm gonna just do oil changes and brake jobs from now on, because I can't take drives like this, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Just Priuses and stuff, that's it.
Yeah, just Priuses. I'm gonna work on Priuses, but that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna be the new DFR Prius shop. We're gonna be making gas mileage high cars.
You're gonna make it 60 wheels, 60 horsepower to the wheel.
Yeah, 60 horsepower to the wheel and 70 miles per gallon. I don't even know what them things get, dude. Whatever.
My girlfriend, she got Prius. Mm-hmm. We did like 60 miles per gallon on the way in.
Really? This doesn't get 60 miles to the gallon anymore.
Not like the whole tank is not gonna go away.
What is it getting right now, honestly? Take a look at that. What's it say?
It says...
It says fucking horsepower. All right, guys, test drive's over. What's your opinion on the car? How's it feel?
It's completely crazy. Like, if you guys, anyone got a car, and I'm telling you, this guy did an amazing job. The car runs crazy. It's really mods that, you know, make the car. I have no words. Like,
well, like I said, like I said, when you have a dry road and drag radials on this thing, you're really going to be able to feel. You're going to be amazed. You think it's fast now. You think just some little pulls that we're doing is really fast. You're going to be amazed when you get some sticky tires on here and you go down the highway at wide open throttle in like third gear, for example. This thing is going to hook and buck, man. Hook and buck.
No doubt. It's amazing.
Cool.
The sound that it makes. Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
Like,
I'm glad you're happy.
We've been on the highway and every car, it's like, what's going on?
They're looking around like, is that a thunderstorm? What's happening? What's happening?
They said it's supposed to be nice today.
Yeah, where's the sun?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Andy.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity working on the car. I'm happy that you're happy, even though we weren't really able to do much, you know, driving with it and really get on it. I'm happy that you're happy. Exactly, I know you will. All right, guys, that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed the little process of all this, the dyno, the put together, and the drive, give it a big thumbs up. Go back and visit the other video. Like usual, Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing, Facebook, Diablo Formula Racing. Be sure to subscribe for new videos. We have a very interesting Corvette that we're going to be working on and doing a whole bunch of mods to, which is going to make some very cool numbers and be also very fast. I will say it is an automatic, so that pretty much means it's going to be faster. So keep a lookout for that video as well. Deuces, guys.